Hello everyone, today I'm doing a review of these notebooks made by Portland Leather Goods. So let's go check them out. This is two here that are triple wrap journals, and this one is called a snap journal. So let's start with the triple wrap journals. They're available in 3 different sizes. This is small and this is the medium. As you see, it comes with a strap that wraps around 3 times, hence the name triple wrap. This is a dark brown distressed one. It's beautiful leather. It's, as I said, this is a distressed one, hence you can see all those little markings. And they use really high quality American cowhide, and all the journals are handmade in Oregon, and they're actually handmade to order, and they are totally customizable, so you have a lot of different options for these journals to make it really unique and make it your own. And they use fire branding and laser etching to personalize those. And they only use full grain leather, which is, I believe, one of the best leathers you can get. And it's pretty sturdy. It's like stiff leather. It's not too stiff though, but it definitely feels a little stiffer. And let's open it up. As I said, there's some fire branding in there. It says "So the Adventure Begins," and you can put there whatever you want. And then there's a little closure for the wrap. It's just to slip it in. And let's open it up. This is what the inside looks like. And it does come with one notebook. And it actually says Portland Leather Goods here in the back. And the actual notebook is stitched, as you can see right here. And then the leather cover has this elastic right here. It feels pretty sturdy to me. So it feels like it'll last you for a while, a long time. And you can, always replace it right there. And I think this notebook is big enough you might actually be able to fit a second notebook in there if you wanted to. I think that's totally doable for those of you that like thicker notebooks. I think that's an option. Just put another elastic around there or something. And the actual notebook that it comes with, as I said, it comes with one notebook. It's like brown Kraft cover. It's pretty sturdy, and then the notebook has, as you can see, rounded edges, and it is 44 sheets or 88 pages. And then you can see the stitching here, so that won't fall apart anytime soon. So actually this whole journal feels like it could take a beating. And there's my writing sample. It's available with a lined notebook or a ruled notebook. So here's unlined, lined or plain. Anyways, here's the writing sample. There's pencil, ballpoint pen, gel pen, 0.4 millimeters, and then 0.7 millimeter gel pen. And here we have the fountain pen, Pilot Metropolitan medium nib. And there is some feathering with the fountain pen, and it does soak up quite a bit of ink, as you can see. And then in the back, there's some ghosting, if you can see this. And then there's a wee bit almost starting to bleed through here. Didn't completely bleed through, but it's starting to. So it's not super fountain pen friendly paper, but if you have a fine nib, you might be able to use it with a fountain pen, but just not medium or broad nibs or stub nibs. I don't think you'd be happy with those with that paper. And the paper feels pretty thick, actually. My guess is it's around 90 gram paper. So yeah, so I think it's great for just writing, sketching, that sort of stuff. So this is the triple wrap one, and then the size of this is, the outside is 7.5 by 5 inches or 19 by 13 centimeters, and then the actual paper, the notebook, is, let me see, it is roughly around 18 by 13 centimeters or 7 by 5 inches. So that's the medium size of this one. And let's check out the small one. So it's essentially the same journal, it's just a smaller size. And as I said, you can customize those journals. So this comes with like a little wooden button, and I believe they have other things you can put right there, or just have it plain wherever you want. You can pick and choose with those. And here it says, 5 branding, adventure begins, awaits. It's hard to see through the camera, adventure awaits. So let's open this one up. So the size of this one is 6 by 4 inches, the outside, or 15.5 by 10 centimeters. And then the actual paper, the notebook, as I said, the small size, is 5.5 by 4 inches, or 14 by 10 centimeters. And it is essentially the same notebook in there. And this one's lined, and it is 8mm ruling. And again, around 90-gram paper is my guess. I also did a writing sample in here, so it feels like the same paper. Again, here's pencil, ballpoint pen, 0.4mm gel pen, 0.7mm gel pen, and then here's again a fountain pen, Metropolitan medium nib diamond marine inks. You can see it's pretty dark since the paper is more absorbent, and there's feathering again in this one as well. And then in the back, again, a little bit of ghosting, and then a wee bit almost bleed through. So, as I said, with a finer nib, you might be able to make this work with a fountain pen. And there's a margin around the lines, top and bottom, and here, left and right. As you can see, again, rounded edges. Kraft paper, again, it says Portland leather goods in the back here, stitched, bound, and then here's the elastic that holds the notebook in place. Feels really sturdy. It's the inside again. I think it's also the like dark brown distressed color on this one as well. It feels quite soft in here, so it feels nice to the touch. And then this little clasp here won't bother you when you write, because the notebook will be resting on this part of the actual leather and not this one right here. So yeah. And then the outside, the edges are slightly pointy here, but not super. It doesn't feel sharp, like nothing here. I know some leathers are really rough and hard, and when you touch them they actually almost scratch your skin, but this one is sturdy, but it does not scratch your skin. It's still, it feels good when you actually touch it even at the edges, like, you know, it still feels good. Just has some give to it. It's just a little stiffer, but as I said, it feels good. It's pretty thick too, as you can see, and it smells good. It smells like high quality leather. And again, here's a strap, triple wrap. Again, this is how you close it, and I've never seen a closure quite like this before, like placed here at the bottom. And I must say, I like how this looks. So this is the small one, and then the last journal here. This is the it's called the Snap Journal. Probably a snap closure here. It's like a little button. That's all it is. And this is the color Saddle. And this journal actually feels softer than the other two. It feels really soft to the touch. And you just want to really hold this all the time. And here it says, let's make mischief of one kind or another. And again, this journal is also really customizable. You can put your name there, your own quote, whatever you want. So that, I think that's pretty great. And I think these journals make a wonderful gift for somebody for like a birthday or a graduation or something. When you open it up, you can see this is softer leather tier 2. The way it flaps open, it has more give to it, but it's just as thick, just softer. So I almost prefer how this feels in your hands. And again, comes with the notebook. This one's also lined. I didn't do a writing sample in this because it's all the same paper, exact same paper. Again, here the stitched, and then the elastic holds the notebook in place. Same off-white paper, and you can see the lines are pretty dark and pronounced. 8mm ruling in that one. And there's the inside of the leather. Feels really smooth here too. And this one's also available in different sizes. This is the medium again. The dimensions on the medium are 7.5 by 5 inches or 19 by 13 centimeters on the outside the leather, or 7 by 5 inches is the actual notebook, or 18 by 13 centimeters. And again, the notebook is 88 pages or 44 sheets. So it's all the same with the actual notebook. So yeah, this was my review of these lovely little leather notebooks by Portland Leather Goods. And I really like those, like, a lot. I think they're great for traveling, like outdoor stuff. They look like they can really take a beating. I think they would make a lovely gift for someone who just graduated from, I don't know, high school, college, or goes on a trip and just wants a notebook that, you know, can really take a beating, and, you know, or just anyone who loves a little bit of a kind of a rustic journal. And I love that, you know, they're handmade, they're made in the US, they're highly customizable. You can, you know, make this really your own, like nobody else will have this actual journal. And then even from notebook to notebook, there will be slightly different markings because of the leather. So it's it's high quality natural leather. So I really like that aspect of it, that it's so unique and individual, and it's just like pretty much one of a kind with every single notebook. So yeah, that was my review of these lovely leather notebooks by Portland Leather Goods. If you have any questions, leave me a comment. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and for more notebook videos, subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.